But we're going to talk about it. How black men react to disrespect. And I said that, what you say about my mama? Because if you go back and watch that, it was clear that this wasn't the first time. And I'm talking about Menace to Society. For all of you youngsters, if anybody who haven't seen Menace to Society, go back and watch Menace to Society, because I know it's a lot of people who's tuning in who's a little younger or whatever, or when it came out originally, your mom didn't let you watch it. That's one of those you can go back and watch, and it'll always be good and always be relevant, no matter the time. But anyway, on Menace to Society, and when Old Dog was in the store, because that's where the line came from. What you say about my mama? It was clear that was not his first run-in with the store owner, one, and two, that race. Maybe there were other store owners or other Asian people. And it was clear that there was a disruption between the Asian community and the black community in that same space. And they only shared the same space. Well, I'm assuming that they only shared the same space because the Asians had business in that community. But it was clear that this was not Old Dog's first run in with this type of language, this type of treatment from this type of person. So let's start there. And it was clear that Old Dog and Kane were targets when they came into the store. That was also clear. This wasn't the first time the store owners had felt that way about consumers who looked like Kane and Old Dog. And I say that to say, you already don't think I ain't shit anyway. You think I'm not shit anyway. That's just something we know. And it's something, I used to think it was innate, but I got a cousin. I'm pretty much doing a case study on a nigga. But he grew up in the suburbs. Shout out to everybody who grew up in the suburbs. No diss. That'd be the problem. When you talk about something hood, like if somebody can't relate, that's cool. If you listen, you can relate. And the same about, it's some stuff about growing up in the suburbs, about family investing and all that we probably could take heed to. So I ain't trying to put a divide to it, but there is differences and room to grow and learn. So I used to think that understanding how other cultures and people feel about us was innate. That's just something that we can just pick up on and we can figure that out. But I've learned through talking to him and being around people who didn't grow up in those exact type of environments. They grew up in environments, maybe didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know that was going on or transpiring, or it was done to them in a different way. But I say that to say, you got to learn these things. I think it's a learned behavior or learned knowledge that you learn, oh, you don't think I'm shit.
More luck. Never not believed in me, that's just how I'm cut. Be a man about your word, always keep that shit a buck. And if a nigga test your bloodline, stand for yours. The only thing that matters in this world, who wants it more, yeah.